3,200 meters already and sent on their way on their marathon journey here. Prime Example began well. Out of Your League is wanting to go off to the lead. Crimson King shows good pace. Arumagam up there with Battleground on the outside. Nebras. Then came Breeze Over and Red Maple. Prime Example on the rail. United Council and Zeus will settle in at the back end of the field. So the bookmarks of Fabian Habib first and last here as the runners come to the finishing line for the first time. And Out of Your League leads the field in the Tab Gold Bowl by 2 lengths. Arumagam is second, Breeze Over third. Then Battleground and Crimson King, followed behind that by Prime Example and Nebras. Explosive Bond gives them 8 or 9 lengths start. United Council is third to last, with Red Maple second to last, and Zeus will round up the field. There's 12, 13 lengths covering them now as they head around the corner and approach the back straight. They've still got about 2,200 meters left to run, and Out of Your League is doing the donkey work up front. Led it by a good 3 lengths or so. Breeze Over has moved up into second now, and that demotes Arumagam back to third. They followed on the outside by Crimson King, who races about 5 or 6 lengths off the leader. Further back to Battleground, the 2022 winner Nebras for Richard Ferree and Sean Tarry races about 8 lengths off the leader. Prime Example is behind that on the rail. Then came further back in the field United Council. Explosive Bond has lost a couple of positions. Red Maple is racing towards the rear, and still Zeus trails in the running of the Tab Gold Bowl, and there's now about 12, 13 lengths still in it from first to last, as now we have a new leader in Breeze Over. Breeze Over has taken over the lead from Out of Your League, and Breeze Over is the new leader now with 1,400 meters left to run, led it by 3 lengths from Out of Your League in second. In third is Crimson King. Arumagam is lying in 4th position as they race an Indian file up front. Further back then to Nebras, the yellow and blue, followed by Battleground, who's 9 lengths off the leader. A further 2 lengths away, Explosive Bond, and then comes Prime Example. Red Maple and United Council, and Zeus has got 14 lengths to make up in the Tab Gold Bowl if he's going to win it as they head down with 1,000 meters left to go. It's Breeze Over with that lightweight that led it by 2 lengths. Out of Your League is in second. Still Crimson King races in third. Behind that in fourth is Arumagam, and then Nebras down the inside is Battleground, 8 lengths to go. Explosive Bond turns for home, 9 off them. Then comes Prime Example. Zeus is still being sat on by Gavin Lorena. They got 10, 11 lengths to make up with United Council now as they round the home turn and come down now with the 600 meters left to go. It's Breeze Over the leader by 3 or 4 lengths. Crimson King is starting to run on into second. Then came Battleground. Nebras is towards the outside. Zeus is now 7 lengths off the leader, but coming through towards the outside as they head down with 400 meters left to go. Breeze Over is the leader, but here comes Crimson King. Zeus has still got 7, 8 lengths to find, and now Crimson King strikes the front in the Tab Gold Bowl from Breeze Over. Down the center is Battleground, who's running a big race, and further back to Explosive Bond. Nothing from Zeus today. Crimson King led into the final 100 with Breeze Over fighting back, but it's going to be Crimson King and Cabello Matsunyani. Crimson King beats him. Breeze Over 3 lengths away to Battleground, and then came Explosive Bond. United Council, Nebras, Zeus here at Turffontein this afternoon. Crimson King is owned by Mrs. Peter De Beyer, and Andre Lowe is trained by Brett and James Crawford. The last time out, he raced wide the whole way. You had to put a line through that, and he's come through to win it well for Ridgemont Highlands, the winning breeders. Crimson King beats home Breeze Over, third to Battleground, and Explosive Bond completes the quartet in the Tab Gold Bowl. That's my lot for the day. Thanks for joining me in the commentary box. Nakeeb Munshi will be back to call home the 10th and last.
Right, that was the running on race 9, the Tab Gold Bowl, which is a listed event. I'm told that it has been a fantastic race in its heyday, but I'm standing here with a gentleman that I call fondly King KB, and there's a reason for that. You are a king, and you've definitely crowned our season here on the Highveld in spectacular fashion. Crimson King, ridden by King KB. Don't get it twisted. Congratulations, Kabalo Matsunyane. This 6-year-old son of Dynasty acquitted herself well, and a photo finish, a fantastic finish with one of your rivals and best friends, Muzien.
Yeah, well, you know, it's part of the game. It's always nice to see finishes like this, like that in a race. It just shows how competitive we are, and as much as we're friends outside of racing, but when it comes to racing, we competitors, and we always want to get the upper hand. And I'm glad that I was the one to get the upper hand in this race, especially from last time where I was drawn wide and I couldn't get my horse placed in a nice position, and I ended up being 3 wide the whole race, and it cost me the race. So I'm glad that I could make it up today, and with a good draw, I used it very well. I think I ended up in a very good position, and I fired at the right time, and he got the upper hand.
And you've put a big smile on James Crawford, who'll join me just now. But, I mean, we know your relationship with the Crawford yard is impeccable. It's brought winners abound. But this particular run looked very, very impressive. I wonder what the future bodes for this particular horse.
Look, he's an older horse. He's got nothing to lose. And we're just going to have to just place him right in races. And, today he definitely proved that he can stay all day. And, maybe we can even put him in the Durban season, put him in a Gold Cup and see how he goes. And, I mean, he's got nothing to lose. He's a gelding. He's an old horse, and I think he's actually at his prime now, and he's matured a lot, and he's actually relaxed a lot. He used to be a horse that used to target a lot, but he's matured nicely and he's settled nicely. And I think if he goes on like this, he'll still carry winning more races.
Well, I guess it's a case of the entire field having to bow down to the king. Congratulations, King KB, aboard Crimson King. Well done. I'm sure you've got a lot of people to thank as well.
Yes, definitely. To the owners, they've been consistent with the horse, and they've always supported the horse. Well done to them. To James, his team at home. To Joseph, that does all the work on Crimson King. Well done to them. And, I mean, even to Mr. Crawford himself and to the owners, they did a great job here to stay with the horse and to be consistent and just believe in him, and he's producing nice results.
Nice results indeed. Congratulations, King KB. We'll have a chat a bit later on, because I think you're phenomenal, and we'll be watching you as you go down. We've got Petty Moser standing by to give you a bottle of wine. I'm not going to suggest that you drink it right away, but congratulations to you. Congratulations to the Crawford yard. We'll have James come in just a moment, but any thank yous on your side?
Yes, just like to say thanks to my sponsors, Winning Form, for the continued support.
Indeed. This is the man that you need to support. I mean, Kabaleka Matsunyane is one of our favorites here on the IFL. James, good to see you smiling today. We're closing down dropping the curtain on the Championships finale. And race 9, I mean, it didn't look like Crimson King was the most fancied on the card, but my goodness, if you've got Kabelo Matsunyane, anything can happen, and you should know that better than anybody else.
Yeah, Kabelo's definitely taken a different step up in his game of riding from last year to this year. You could just see the kid's exuberating confidence. It used to be a case that he was very positive on my horses, but now you can see when he's hopping on other horses, he's bringing them home as well. So I must just say to Kabelo, he definitely made it up for the last start on Crimson King. He rode an absolutely superb race today. Crimson King, he's been a bit of a fickle horse with his ups and downs, but he just keeps improving, and he's a horse that can stay all day. And I think today really proved it to the whole punting public, and to the owners, Peter De Beyer, Andre Lowe, big well done to you guys, to Ridgemont for breeding him, and to our sponsors, Hollywood Bets, well done.
Nice little pipe opener ahead of your massive campaign down in Durban. But of course, in closing down the curtain here today, we're happy to see you and the Crawford yard ticking over. And I mean, a brave and honest finish.
Yeah, very brave, very honest. He's a gutsy horse. He's always going to give you his all going to the line. He'll never lay down for another horse. So I must give Crimson King full merit today on the win. And then, nice to finish or the Joburg season at least with a win. And now it's on to the Durban season.
Yeah, kings don't bow before mere mortals. So congratulations to you and your yard. And of course, I'm sure you've got a lot of thank yous to get through, including the ownership of this wonderful horse.
Yeah, I've got to thank Peter and Andre. Obviously, that he was a bit of a case when he initially arrived to me, and we've taken our time to debunk him and get to the bottom of him. But since we've done that, he's just been improving with every start. So I must just give a big thank you to them for the perseverance and for staying on with the horse. And we're going to have some fun with him in Durban too.
Yeah, fun is the operative word. Petty, please do come in. There's your trophy, James. Congratulations to the Crawford yard. Bottle of wine there. It is the finale after all, so we can start popping some of the bubbly, or rather the wine there. Congratulations to the ownership, listed here as Messrs. P.G. De Beyer and Andre Lowe, and of course bred by Ridgemont Highlands. And we have our good sir here back again to represented the winning groom. I believe the winning groom of this particular horse is Vusmuzi. Emmanuel, a fantastic, almost close to the day. Kabelo Matsunyane putting one on the board. He is a jockey that excites the crowds here at turffontein, time in and time out. This is a brilliant horse, and Vusmuzi should be proud.
Yeah, I'm so that is very happy of today. This was a winning box. I know it's been waiting for him to be in a winning box, but it's been disappointing us. But today come through and win a race, very nice. He just need a cover, then he get a nice cover today, then he comes through to win a race. So we are so happy to see him on a winning box. Absolutely. So I would like to thank our sponsor, Hollywood, for the support they're giving to us, as well as the owner. I would like to say well done. As well as the entire team of Crawford Racing, well done for them. Sure.
Well, congratulations to you. We're going to bring in that check because we want to acknowledge the groom and the gentleman that takes care of this horse. That is the 1,500 Rand from World Sports Betting. It's the winning groom's check. And of course, we've got the trophy that we definitely have to take pictures. I mean, what a gorgeous trophy. Look at this trophy. Yeah, that's all she wrote for the Tab Gold Bowl. Let's not get into. I mean, there's a lot of illustrious names on this trophy, and we get to add Crimson King and, of course, the Crawford Yard to this very heralded list of names that have made history here at Turffontein Racecourse. And, of course, this has been our race just before the last. And the last, of course, commemorates and acknowledges one of the best sprinters that the Highveld has ever seen, that being Master Archie. The next race is race 10, Master Archie Stud Pinnacle Stakes over the 1,400 meters. The off time is 5:07, and we're certainly not done because this should be an exciting finish to an exciting championships finale indeed.